This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Tracy T's in his feelings. I don't blame him. That's his baby mother. Kashdoll's moved on with a NBA player. I'm gonna tell you something before I get into what Tracy T says here. The thing is this is the reality of life. She'll always have an attachment to Tracy T because that's her baby father, the father of her kids, 2 kids. And Tracy T will always be in his feelings about who she's with. Whoever, Kashdoll can never move on, and because with the guy she's with, he's always gonna be second. The baby daddy will always come first. That's just how it always works. That's why you should always be careful who you have a kid with, because the mother's always, and then you got to be careful who you date. You can't date a girl, and no offense to ladies in here with kids. There's just something about it that the dynamic is always a little weird, you know? I'm sure there's some people who can make it work. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I rarely see it, you know? You rarely see it. So, Tracy T, who's like, you know, if you don't know who Tracy T is, he had a big record at one point, and then Rick Ross signed him, and Rick Ross fumbled his career. That's basically what happened. And then Tracy T hasn't been able to recover since. Tracy T has 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the streets. And, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, Kashdoll wanted to be with him. Okay? There was something they had together. But he gets a little disrespectful in this.
Damn, man. I don't give a damn, man. I had babies come out that you talking about?
He said, I had 2 babies come out that MF. Like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Did you just refer to her poom poom as a MF? He says, I had 2 babies come out of the MF.
Man, shut up. I'm doing nigga when I'm nuts in that motherfucker, man. It's more than goddamn, you feel me? Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. You know how much money, motherfucker?
How much money what?
I'm sure you got a you with, right? I bet you ain't late on them phone calls. I bet you ain't late on answering that goddamn phone for that. Yeah, so don't be late, be great.
Oh wait, maybe she wasn't taking his calls. I don't know. Something deeper's here, you know.
Cause I ain't got nothing for you. You be a cute little couple. Talking about damn, man. I don't give a damn, man.
I don't know. You know, I think he's just in his feelings, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't blame him. You know, he fumbled. One of them fumbled something. Okay. That's all I could say. One of them fumbled something because it ain't good. Hold on one sec. Let's see what the next one is. I went to see if there was like an uncut version, but there isn't on Live Bites. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Then Asian Doll. Asian Doll is delusional, man. She really believes she had this relationship with Vaughn. That was a flash in the... That was a quick... That was like some lightning, man. Quick. She had the rawest, longest, and most genuine relationship with Vaughn. It's okay. I was there when he wasn't. He loved me hard and got rich. I've got the best memories with Vaughn. Let's see. Then she says, nothing could break that. How is she supposed to move on with another guy when she's obsessed with Vaughn still? He loved him some Asian Doll. Our story but us. I'll tell it one day because it was beautiful. Yeah, she thought she got back in a relationship with Vaughn after he died. After he died, she was like, yeah, me and Vaughn are back together. I was like, what? So King Von's sister says, he didn't even like you. He was using you, and you cheated on him, and he didn't even like you. Then Asian Doll just goes on these delusional rants. Who's she going at right here?
What type of way that I tell you about I was pregnant? My boyfriend don't care. Like, he be caring, but it's like a lot of stuff don't be serious to him. Like, we dated in high school, so like I feel like he don't look at me as like Asian Doll. He look at me like the girl from high school.
Yo, Asian Doll gives off masculine. Like, she's like a boy almost.
It's 2025. I'm not ignoring no bitch. And you can't whoop me.
And don't call me out because I'm pregnant. Everybody in the world know I'm pregnant right now. Bitch.
Okay. Yo. She wishes it was
My first
voluntary.
time even knowing about this musty young
This is Kayla.
lady is when my brother even told me. And this is what his exact words, it's what he told me. He was using her for clout. He didn't really like her. He was just gonna play along, you know, until like he take off with this music shit. And anybody that know a Chicago guy, no, that's what they do. Maybe a Chicago man will use you until you motherfucking dry. Like, come on, man. They gonna use you for what you worth.
And at that time, she was coming off of that deal with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane was like, yo, get out of here. You suck. Gucci Mane was like, get out of 1017. Asian doll, you suck. Okay? You're the worst of the dolls. And that's how that went. All right, so Payroll Giovanni, latest guy to, you know, give into the charity of Big Meech. Everybody in Detroit owes. Everybody got to pay. T Grizzly got to pay. Payroll Giovanni had to come and drop a bag off of some sort, maybe $50K. I don't know. T Grizzly had to drop out $50K. 42 Doug had to drop off $100K. You guys owe, even though you didn't even know Big Meech. You got to pay for the legendary status. And, you know, Big Meech is milking that. He's smart, okay? He knows these guys feel like, yo, I want to just be down with the realness. When really you're getting down with somebody who was trying to finagle his way through things. Payroll Giovanni, they did a whole movie about it, too, like the way they moved the camera across the room and made sure it was like they already had met, but they filmed it again of them shaking hands. Like, dude, what is this? What's going on here? Okay, 42 Doug still yet to go down to the mansion and shake hands. You know, it's crazy. Now they're trying to show this lawyer right here, right? I'm not gonna really play too much of it because it's like it doesn't really matter. But he's just saying there's no record of them snitching, right?
Who changed this law here?
The government changed it. This had nothing to do with anybody in the streets or anybody talking.
Right.
The law changed.
Exactly, and that's why they both got out earlier, right? We know that. But Big Meech did attempt to do something. That's not what is on. Like, I don't get it, man. That's not what it's on the chopping block here. People keep looking. That's what people who know they're in the wrong, right? And they're defending something that can't be defended. They always look for little loopholes, like, oh, he didn't get out early. There's no paperwork on him. It's not about that. Read the paperwork, and you'll see Big Meech wasn't standing tall. Okay, he was looking for a way out through Tammy Cowan's cooperation. Duh. I mean, how many times has this got to be laid out for you? How did Tammy Cowan get in touch with Cuffy and Suarez and link them together? They both said, she said on the stand, Buddy told them to reach out and get the number for this one, and she connected a drug deal. That's called conspiracy, okay? Right then and there, Big Meech should have gotten more time. I don't care if it all got thrown out because of Keith Cromer smashing her. The whole thing you can't ignore that drug deals were being made from jail. You can't. You can't. Okay? It's mind-boggling to me how much people will just go out on the limb and defend something that can't be defended. It's like infuriating because people are just willingly being stupid. It's so dumb, man. It's like that's the part that gets me, the stupidity of it. That's it. I don't care. Big Meech comes out here. I don't care if he did snitch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my life. It's disappointing, because it's like it doesn't affect my life, but it really affects some other people's lives, right? Southwest T still ain't defend his brother, and Big Meech still can't defend this. All he can say is, I stood tall. That's it. You can't break it down. All right. Kanye says, I saw a video of Drake walking through his house and showed us. We already saw this. We talked about this last night, but he had a library of rhyme books. Oh, I was so jealous. It's like Drake. Yo, Kanye, We know you're in love with Drake. Calm down, okay? Lil Ronnie, 2 suspects were caught. I don't get these guys, man. What was this beef over? Going to a car wash or something? Like, what was this? Seems like it was just about, hey, you can't come over here. You can't come over here. I don't like you. I don't like, and you're gonna kill each other over it? And you killed a little 5-year-old kid? These guys need to get listen, little Ronnie, I don't think he was innocent in the situation, right? He shouldn't have had his daughter with him. You knew you had beef, right? And you took her to the very car wash they banned you from. I mean, that's disgusting, bro. You brought your kid to the very car wash thinking they won't do nothing to you because you have a daughter with you. What? Seriously. Innocent child, man. Dead. That's the part that's heartbreaking, really heartbreaking. A 5-year-old lost their life. Little Ronnie, it's like you guys kind of like get into these beefs. You kind of ask for this stuff, Going back and forth. Oh, I dare you to do this, dare you to do that. And then they do it. I'm not shocked. And I'm not shocked they got caught. They did it all on camera. They might as well just turn themselves into the precinct afterwards, Like, there's a million cameras everywhere. You're cooked. Just like Durk's cooked. Durk is cooked. Did everything on credit cards. This man, I don't know what the point of this video is. This guy put this video out talking about Durk ain't talked to nobody who was in there. So what?
But yeah, Lil Durk was in the cage by himself or whatever, and he wasn't saying shit to nobody on the game. I'm saying when I was there, when I walked in there and I seen him, the guys or his guys were speaking to him, but he wasn't saying shit. He was just giving their ass like a head nod. But I knew, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never met dude a day in my life. I honestly ain't even know who the fuck he was. Until a few of the guys were saying who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Who cares? Like, Lil Durk's cooked, bro. He cooked himself. Did things on credit cards. So don't use my credit cards for the hit, guys. These guys always put themselves in jail, bro. Lil Durk. Lil Durk got famous after King Von died. King Von was the breakout star from OTF. Let's just be honest, okay? And they were all dumb, doing their crimes. I don't know what they be thinking. Do they watch First 48? Do they watch these crime shows? They're doing things on camera. At least be slick about it if you're going to do it. Daddy Yankee files for a $250 million lawsuit. And I'm going to be honest with you. People get in the comments sometimes like, why are you talking so bad about people? Man, this happens in every culture, man. It's white people, Chinese people. People are dumb. Criminals are dumb, period. Okay? Let me be very clear about that. I'm talking about criminals. You're not even good criminals, man. Like, and I don't know why they once you make it in rap, right? You're making legitimate money now. You can't continue the way you were doing before. You can't do that. You can't put out hits and like, I just don't get it, man. It makes me mad because they fumble an opportunity of a lifetime. That's what makes me mad about it. Then we got Daddy Yankee files for $250 million lawsuit against his wife for financial mismanagement and defamation. She spent all his money? Jeez. All right, so here's a story about Dame Dash. It's deeper than just... So, let's see. On a recent podcast with Dame Dash, right, he made remarks about Josh Weber, one of these, like, lawyers... I'm sorry, one of these filmmakers, right, that he got into this case with, right, for some movie they were doing together. Didn't work out. Dame Dash put the movie out anyway, something like that, right? They took him to court. That was that whole $850,000 judgment that they never even got the money for. It's funny. But anyways, here's the thing. So now Josh Weber saying Dame Dash cost him $4 million because he went on a podcast, what's it called? Earn and Leisure podcast. You know that one where they Earn Your Leisure, right? and he talked about Josh Weber and their case and everything. And there was this movie that the filmmaker was doing with Billy Bob Thornton and all this stuff. And Weber says that Dash enraged comments reignited old accusations against him that he had stolen the movie from Dash. Then previously, these two filmmakers were awarded $805,000 in damages. Dash refused to pay. Then, they went to liquidation of Rockefeller Incorporated. But the state, you got to get in line. When something gets liquidated with Dame Dash, there's a line of creditors. And New York State was first in line. They got it. So Weber alleged that Dame Dash inciting remarks made him lose this job of $4 million with Billy Bob Thornton. He was never going to get paid $4 million for directing this. Who is he? But, these guys are trying everything with Dame Dash. It's like Dame's never, ever, ever, ever going to be great again because he has these anchors. I'll call them anchors. It's just pay obligations. It would cost him $20 million. He'd have to make $20 million to get free and clear of everything. He could never have anything in his name ever again. And the man is up there in age. This is a bad time. Like, Dame Dash age. It's sad, man. 53. Going to be 54 this year. And he can't even have a car in his name. And nobody will help him because I don't think Dame Dash could be helped. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he could be helped. He would look at it as you owed him. It would never be. I don't even know why didn't he stay with Rachel Roy and raise his kids with her? Why? I know he's with a good partner now and they've been together for a long time, but why didn't he stay with her? They made all this money together. And then why? He says they made $250 million together, but it says she's only worth $1 million, right? Something's weird there, Something's weird. Was Rachel Roy really that big of a company, or is he just making it up? Because you know what, I never even heard of that stuff. I've heard of Katie Spade, all these other things. I've never heard of all this other stuff. I don't know. The whole thing is spooky, man. I'm gonna be honest. 42 Doug, the only one to stand up for Big Meech. Nobody can read any paperwork, man, and make sense of everything. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy, man. Anyways, I'll check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower, JT News. Peace.